Every real cowboy like myself knows how lonely it is out on the open range, which is why I listen to the Cowboy Boys podcast. With best contractually obligated friends, Shayne Smith and Mac Arthur, the Cowboy Boys will comfort your soul better than any disease-ridden saloon gal ever could. Cowboy Boys.
I had a friend in high school who could vomit on command.
I think that's bulimia.
No, but he didn't have to like stick his finger or anything. He would just like sit there standing normally and just like.
Dude, did you go to Manathon?
Oh, wait. Trigger warning for anyone with emetophobia for burps and vomit in the first 5 seconds.
You said it after.
Welcome to Cowboy Boys
What?
episode.
You got to keep all that in.
No, I know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just
It's the trigger warning after.
Yeah.
Our bad.
Yeah.
I don't,
More of the trigger warning for the eating disorder.
True.
Why is that a trigger warning?
Because people with eating disorders get weird when you talk about them.
I'm not empathetic, so
At all, just period.
Yeah. So it's always weird to me when people are like trigger warning. You told me there was no nudity in this game.
No, I was like, wait, is there nudity in this?
Sorry.
We got the Bible game playing on the TV in back of us.
You're gonna get banned from YouTube.
No, this is on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Then we're good. Sorry, you were saying?
I don't know. I got distracted by the God
dong,
dick, dude.
yeah.
What do you think God's penis looks like?
I think it's uncircumcised.
No.
Yes.
Here's what I think. God is circumcised. Then he invented men, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to zhuzh it up because I don't want them to be just like me. And then he was like, no, I actually don't like that. You should fix it. But I already made it, so you got to do it yourself.
Okay, yeah. Seems like a lot of every circumcision argument I've heard is just like, oh, well, it's this big roundabout excuse for things that don't actually affect it.
I love how that's roundabout to you. But is that any less roundabout than God making us and then being like, yeah, to get back to me and not burn forever, you have to do all this other shit? It's like, why couldn't I have just stayed here in the first place? Listen, I've got plans. Why?
Jared, how do you like your cocks? Oh, with us on the Cowboy Boys today, Jared Collins.
Jared Collins.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast. How do you like your penises?
Oh, like if I were to suck one or just look
No,
at
just
them?
Whatever.
Uncircumcised. I'm with Shayne.
Wrong.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I like the model I have. I need to like the model I have. It's the way to go.
We do need someone to get. I am going to have to get circumcised for science. Although I'm already biased.
Here's what you do: get half circumcised,
Yeah.
but not half lengthwise, half widthwise.
Yeah.
like only the left part of your shaft circumcised,
Or
and leave the right.
The only true way to know is the guy who was born with 2 dicks.
Yeah,
One
you circumcised one
uncircumcised
dick.
one.
And then he
Wait.
tells us.
I've seen his penis. He's circumcised. Did a doctor circumcise both of his dicks?
They had to.
Maybe. Do you think they charge twice as much?
Dude, that would suck. If I had 2 dicks and they did it to both, I'd be so angry.
Yeah. If
You're
I
like,
had 1 dick and they did it to one of them, I'd be I'd be so angry. I would be furious. I'd be one of those guys wearing the white pants and the red stain on the crotch and protesting in the middle of the street.
Dude, that dude who's trying to use weights to make his penis.
What do you mean trying? He succeeded.
Did he though?
Yes.
Did you see a photo?
I saw a video.
But did it show his penis circumcised or looking good?
I wouldn't say look good.
No, dude. He had to sleep with a weighted pulley that was pulling the skin on his penis. Bro, this man wanted to be circumcised again, so he was wearing he would clip stuff to the skin on his dick, and then he would wear
sides.
a weight that would pull so the skin would pull over his dick again, like he was not circumcised.
Yeah.
Which isn't the same as circumcision. That's whole new skin. But he also had a thing where when he fell asleep, he had a pulley system on his bed that was constantly pulling his dick.
How?
It was above him. So he's sleeping here, like he's sleeping and his head is facing the bed. And then the pulley system is where his head is, and he's naked, and it was just pulling his dick.
Why did it pull it back? Why didn't you have it on the ceiling just pulling up?
I don't know. He wanted it to pull towards him
Or
instead
maybe-
of straight up.
Maybe he turns and tosses and turns in his sleep a lot, but he's really.
yeah. Because if it's pulling towards your head, you can roll to your side. But if it's pulling straight up and you roll, that's gonna be a big ouchies.
I feel like if they have bottom surgery, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
like to have a vagina.
so switch your genitals around. Why don't they just?
But
I
those
feel
are-
like
those are-
doctors could just give you a foreskin, a medical foreskin
I
somehow.
don't think those are. I think
Just-
if you get bottom surgery, you just get a circumcised penis.
Is that the
Wait, what if you got bottom surgery and then you do you have to pick what kind of penis you get?
It's a good question. I don't
That is a
know.
good
I don't know
question.
how
I don't
bottom
know either.
surgery works
I don't-
from F to M.
I just know that you get a penis, but I don't, yeah, do you like just? Is there a catalog? You know,
Dude, just picking out your dick.
That'd be
It's
really
like a
cool.
barber. You have to get a photo of someone else's
Yeah.
dick and bring it in and be
Dude.
like, "This is kind of what I'm looking for."
I could not because I'd never be satisfied with whatever they gave me. I'm like, I said this, and he kind of went too short at the tip.
Dude, I get Johnny Sins.
You
I
go
already
Johnny
get-
Sins. I was thinking two-tone Malone, dude.
No matter how I describe it, he'd get it wrong. That's what I'm saying. Just I would not.
You would describe something weird.
No.
You would go in and
I
be
literally
like, oh,
every time I get a haircut, I show him a picture, and
then
I
it's screwed
I
up.
Google when I get haircuts. I Google fat round head guy, short haircut. It always brings up a few of the same guys. Who's the?
I want to see the right. Here's the thing. I know you're doing something. You're doing something wrong.
And
'cause
then-
it's so easy.
And then
Yeah.
I also tell the guys if I'm in like a Hispanic or like
oh,
kind of place, I tell them don't line me up at the front. I am comfortable with my forward haircut, and then
no, here's Mac's problem. I tell him where to go, and then he goes, "No, I'm gonna do it my way," and he
Dude.
goes to like a guy who doesn't speak English every time.
Shayne tells me to go to places that are like, yeah, here's your haircut. That'll be $70, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You gotta pay for nice
Yeah.
things.
I gotta pay $70 every.
No, firstly, it wasn't 70. It's like $35 for a men's haircut.
That's pretty good.
$35 a
That's-
month to be fuckable is
Not worth it.
incredibly cheap.
I'm just gonna buzz my head. I love buzzing my own head.
No,
It
here's
feels so good.
Here's why it's.
I love having a buzz, just a short buzz cut, no
well,
maintenance.
No, dude.
No.
You.
It feels better than fucking.
I used to.
I just rub the back of my head and I'm like, that's all I need.
Dude, you got to get a real haircut. The type of women you like have to do so much work to have the hair they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
What's the type of woman I like?
It's just hot women.
Yeah, all right. I've seen some hot women with just the same haircut as me.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
But and how many bald women have you fucked?
well, one or two.
I mean, really? I don't know about that.
I mean, they were bald probably at one point in their life.
Max I fucked a woman with cancer once.
I have.
I have as well.
I have also, actually. That's not like uncommon. Listen, all of us are RIP to the real ones, dude.
No, I mean, I probably healed them. They survived. I have enough weird. When you have sex with someone and you come inside them, they get a little bit of your cells.
Dude, when I thought I had cancer, sex felt way good.
Really? Like,
Yeah, it's the thought of dying.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is like
I
this,
got
this could be the last time.
I got
you know?
misdiagnosed with like late stage cancer once.
Yeah.
late, like stage 4.
They were literally like, "You're in big trouble." Like and then I just didn't tell anyone except for I told Jared. And
Mom.
my wife at the time.
Mom, me, and
I didn't tell mom and my dad. No, I did tell. So I told Jared, my mom, my dad, and my wife.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
no one else.
You did a Norm
I
Macdonald.
literally was just like, "Oh, I'll just fucking die."
You
if I'm
did
gonna
Chadwick,
die."
what? Chad Boswick.
Yeah,
Chadwick
that's
Boseman.
literally
Or
was
Norm
my
Macdonald
plan.
and-
I was just like, I'm just not going to tell anyone. Which, by the way, is how I will also die regular style.
Yeah.
So anyone listening to this, if you care about me, I'm so sorry, but if I'm ever very sick, I'm just gonna die on you. I'm not gonna tell you ever. But
That's the way
yeah,
to do it.
dude, it was cool. Sex felt really
Wait.
good.
And so, how did you discover that you did not have cancer? Were you like
I went
looking
in-
at your clock and calendar, and be like, I should be dead by now?
We were gonna do surgery, and so they had like another screening and an ultrasound and stuff.
I like
and
that
then-
another doctor's like, let's double check
Yeah,
just to be
yeah.
before we
in
chop
case.
off. Where did you have cancer?
Balls.
So before we chop off his balls, let's do a
Yep.
secondary.
Yeah.
I also thought I had ball cancer once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went in and turned out I had sex too hard.
That's what happened to me.
In my testicle, there's a vein in there that got tangled up.
Yes,
You got
epididymitis or whatever.
You got
Yeah.
testicular torsion or was something else?
No, it was something completely. The shitty thing about it though is I went and it was like student day, you know. So like there was, my doctor was like, "Hey, can this med student sit in on this?" And so then just some guy had to watch another guy massage the vein out of my nuts.
That's
It was-
crazy.
it was
I didn't
wild.
have that. I had like a huge thing. I had a third testicle and a thing on my cock. So they were just like, "Oh, you've just got like cancer all over your
Wait.
dick and balls."
How soon did it appear?
Like out of nowhere.
Yeah, cancer just doesn't show up one day.
Well, because a lot of the time the doctor doesn't trust you, you know, because everyone's stupid.
Unless that's
So
how
the
cancer
doctor's
does
like,
work.
you just weren't paying attention, and then it got so big that you were like, "Here it is."
Did you get gaslit by a doctor?
Well, people also lie to their doctor all the time. So the doctor has to assume you're lying always and take the maximum precautions.
Not me. I tell the truth all the time.
That's why a doctor tells you you'll never walk again. Because if they tell you you'll be able to walk and then you can't, it's like worse. So they just tell you the worst case scenario always, like you're a dumb person who's not going to work hard.
This is like when people are like, "Do you think I could do stand-up comedy?" I'm like, "No."
yeah.
and then-
no.
And
You
then
can't.
it either A, I'm telling the truth, or B, it motivates them to be like, "I've showed Mac.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
just like, nah,
exactly.
You'll never. Don't even try. It's not worth it. You're bad."
Well, that part's real though.
No,
it's
it is.
not worth it part. It's very real.
It is. Don't try it. You're bad.
You guys
Quit
ever
now.
cum blood?
What?
You ever cum blood?
Like blood
What?
or like blood or like pink.
no blood.
Just straight
Wait,
up blood. No,
hold on.
no cum.
Wait, worse than coming blood. You came pink?
That means you have blood in your cum.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
I
like a
came
salmon
straight.
color. I thought you were coming.
Yeah, if you cum salmon, you have
No.
blood in your cum and it's pink.
Kind
I-
of like when you pee and you got blood in your urethra.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say
like,
when blood comes out of your dick, it's like it's clear that it's blood. Blood doesn't mix in with the cum to make like a strawberry yogurt pink substance.
when I came
What
blood, it
is
was just
going on
straight. It
with
was
Mac?
straight blood.
Yeah,
That seems worse.
Yeah.
that's pretty metal, dude.
Turns out I was just riding my bike too hard.
You got that from a bike.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, how do you ride a bike so hard you cum blood?
Well, that was what the doctor gave the explanation.
Did
She
you-
was like,
wait,
"You done anything?"
did you have
She's
a
like, "You done anything different lately?" And I was like, "I've been riding my bike a lot."
Did you
she
have a
was like,
seat on the bike?
"That's probably why." Yeah.
Oh, okay, just checking.
just smashing your dick into the bike.
Well, she
What
said
if
that because it could where like a bike seat rests, it can like.
Bike is his
put
nickname
pressure, I
for the
don't know.
fleshlight he used to own.
All I know is it was a wild experience. I remember, like I was having sex, I pulled out, and I went to come on her stomach. It was just blood.
Was it
Oh.
was it just like a girl you were fucking
No,
for
it
fun?
was, luckily it was a girlfriend
you-
at the time.
Did you wait?
so much you just like,
Were you
"Ah!"
You're just like, it's that time of the month. Sorry, babe.
I mean, it
my
could.
Was she
God.
grossed out?
No, luckily she. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
I
my
feel-
girlfriend, so she was just like, "Oh, you're dying."
I feel
And
like
I was
girls-
like, "Yes, I am."
Girls handle blood a lot more than most guys.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. They bleed all the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, at least minimum 7 days a month. I was gonna say a year.
Minimum. Is that how long it lasts?
Usually?
a
Huh.
week?
Yeah,
I don't
a
know.
week.
Some girls do it less or more than others.
Periods usually last a week, depending. Sometimes they last longer.
Dude, I don't know anything about how it works. All I know,
Dude,
here's
yeah.
my thing. I don't care to know. If you want support from me, I'm here to support you.
It affects
That's
me.
it.
It affects me zero. I'm gonna treat you exactly the same way. Just
No way.
It might just smell like pennies
I
for a
know.
little
I
bit.
think I know a little too much about periods. Probably.
Oh yeah, educate us.
If I remember correctly, periods are your cervical wall.
Oh,
your
I knew
cervical
that.
lining
Yeah, bro,
shedding.
we know that. We know what periods are.
They last usually 7 days.
I don't know about that. I don't know how long they
You
last.
ovulate a week after.
Sure,
your
that's the
period.
time.
Yeah, that's
If
the
you're going
mo-
to get pregnant, that's the time to do it,
That's
right?
the
Yeah.
only thing you
Yeah.
need to know about periods.
That really is the only thing you do need to
So
know.
right before the period is when you can coom.
Pretty much, usually.
If you're trying not to have a baby, but you want to do it
No,
inside.
you,
I mean, but
I save it
coom-
till right after their period's over.
Coom can last in there for a long time.
That's right.
though.
It can live. That's why you got to destroy it.
Yeah.
So that's why you put Diet Coke in her pussy after you come in it,
And Mentos.
and Mentos to get it out. That's a home remedy. The Romans used to do that. That's the Plan B pill in Rome. Diet Coke and Mentos. And
Oh.
pussy.
So
I
did you
did find out that recently the Plan B pill has a weight limit on it. That
Yeah.
You have to take multiple if you weigh over a certain amount of weight.
I thought it just didn't work if you.
No, you have to take 2 instead.
That's
It's not TikTok time.
That
TikTok
is-
teaches me a lot of stuff. Honestly.
that's
I'm like 3 a.m. and I'm like, what?
Learning about the Plan B pill.
That's
for
so-
I don't know why that
plus
came up on
size
my
people?
recommended.
It knows what you've been up to, bro. You bust inside a plus size person. That's cool if you
Plus-
did, bro.
plus size person seems like I
Dude,
guess it is
well, the
a
weight
disability.
limit's 100. The weight limit's 145 pounds.
That's fucking crazy. What?
Yeah.
yeah, that's the like average weight is of a woman is like 140.
I always forget like what they say like is what they shouldn't even say like over. They should just I don't know how they should communicate it. But when they
Yeah.
here's my thing when companies or like medicine or anything talks about like overweight women, that's the term they use is like overweight, and then they say 145 pounds, and you're like, bitch, what the fuck? That's
Some
like
girls
a
have like
normal
20 pounds
size.
in a tit. Just like
Yeah.
one boob is 20
Yeah,
pounds.
dude.
You telling me the girl with triple D mommy milkers is overweight just because her tits are massive?
Dude, it's fucking crazy. Dude, the way they talk about just like people being overweight in general is so incorrect.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
it should-
technically obese, so
Well,
It-
yeah, of course.
They should measure your when you go to the doctor. You should instead of having like a scale, they'll be like, all right, there's the weights. Let's see how much you can pick up. Like, see how much you can put over your head.
There
like
you
there's
go.
a squat rack. That should be the barometer of health. It shouldn't be your weight. It
the
should-
barometer of health realistically should be body fat percentage because that does equate to like having what's the fat called that kills you?
fat.
No, so there's subcutaneous fat, and then there's the fat that's like around your stomach. Why can't I think of
That
the name
keeps
of it?
you warm from freezing to death.
No,
and
it's the
stuff,
fat
or-
that like specifically causes heart disease and stuff.
Ooh.
Why does it cause? Is it like your body when it eats that for energy, or is there something? What
It's
goes
the
on?
it's the fat that's around your organs,
okay.
so it's just not
It just
healthy for you.
pushes your organs and makes them work less good.
Yeah, you got
Stuff
fat.
like
If
that.
you got a fat heart, have you ever seen that? When they like dissect a fat person's heart and they show you, it's just
Shoot,
covered.
I gotta Google
What
it
does
now.
yours look like? Do you think?
Dude, mine's probably a perfect horse heart. Just, I got a fat belly, but I don't know.
Dude, I don't know about like I don't think I'm losing weight, but I'm feeling better because I've
Really?
just been working out, but I still eat like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, how?
And I'm vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for a couple months now, and it's been really nice.
But you're still fat. That falls. That a lot of people who become
That's
vegan or
right.
vegetarian fall into the trap where like they think they're gonna lose weight, but
oh
then they
yeah, they get fatter.
instead of like eating meat and vegetables, now you just eat chips, which are technically vegan.
Dude, chips salsa.
Oreos,
Chips and salsa vegans are real. And that's
It
so
is.
bad for
That's-
you.
Yeah.
So you're just loading up on carbs and not, dude. Really, you want to lose weight? You just gotta eat yams and broccoli
No, just
and just be sad.
you just
Turn off the lights in the
It's
dark
fu-
and cry.
It's fucked up and no one wants to hear it, but the real way to lose weight for real is just to know how many calories you're eating.
No, that
and
is-
what your resting body. What is it called?
Basal metabolic rate.
That's one of those-
BMR.
That's one
Yeah.
of those things when someone's like, it's more than calories in and out. Well, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna walk over there now. I'm not listening to you. You don't break the laws of physics.
yeah, yeah.
If you burn more calories than you eat,
There's like the tricks and trades of it, but the fat is called visceral fat. That's the one that's on your organs.
Visceral.
That sounds so
This
deadly.
Hardcore name, dude.
Yeah, visceral
Fuck.
versus subcutaneous. Subcutaneous is the skin layer. It's right beneath the skin layer, and then visceral is the fat that's next to your organs and stuff.
Jared, how much did you spend on breakfast this morning?
$35 for just myself.
Just yourself.
You
Yeah.
ate 2 meals.
I ate 2.5. No,
That's right.
3 meals if you count a protein shake as a meal, which
That's true.
that is a meal replacement technically.
And
Yeah.
why are you eating so much? Are you got something coming up? You bulking up or you?
No, I'm actually cutting.
What?
I know. Mac's face. What?
Yeah, I'm cutting. I have a competition on January 8th for powerlifting, but I'm currently cutting. But like Shayne said, knowing how much you can eat is like the quickest way to know how to be healthier, how to lose weight, gain weight, so on and so forth. But my metabolic, like my BMR is 3,600. So I have 3,600 calories. If I did nothing all day, we're talking no exercise, nothing, and ate 3,600 calories a day, my weight would stay the same.
How do you get your BMR checked?
You can get your BMR checked lots of ways. I mean, there's calculators online which are not very accurate. If you know your body fat percentage, it's more accurate. Just because lean mass is what denotes how much calories you burn.
Can I have a doctor just like check every morning what I'm up to? Just
You can get
suck
like
my
a
blood out, or
you can get like a DEXA scan, or you can get like a scan that shows your body fat percentage, things like that, and then you can kind of know more from there. It just really depends, but that's like the healthiest way. Like if you really want to like actually lose weight or get healthier. Or
I
do
need to
anything.
get. I want to gain. I want to be big. I'm gonna
There's-
be-
mean?
I want to be fat and muscly.
Oh,
I mean, you could.
dude,
gotta-
I kind of did it last year. I gained like 25 pounds. I was getting strong for a second.
Literally, all you'd have to do is if you want to stay the same weight you are, is you would just eat your maintenance calories and work out. And then you would probably
you
not
lost
gain
me.
any more fat.
I just
want
wanna
to
take-
gain muscle.
I just want to spray testosterone on my pizza and then eat it. That's my plan.
I mean, it doesn't really work that way though. Taking steroids doesn't. It's not like a fix it thing. Like
No, I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just trying to gain muscle and fats.
You don't even gain muscle from taking steroids.
Nah, you gain a
you
little
do, you
bit.
gain a lot of muscle from taking
But just
steroids
from
if you don't do
doing
it
nothing?
right. If you were to take steroids and do absolutely nothing,
Yeah, I want to take steroids and lay in a hospital bed.
you would still gain fat. It's kind of like a weird thing that people don't realize. Depending on the steroid,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
to take Trenbolone.
I want
as
all
like
of
a
them.
cutting steroid.
I wanna take
People
all
think
of
they
them
get
at
lean
once.
on purpose. Just do
Take
it.
all of them.
Oh, I want
Dude,
five.
the more I find out about steroids, and the more I find out like what stacks are called. Like there's a stack called She-Hulk,
What is She-Hulk good for?
just
Can a-
gaining mass.
Can a man
And
take
strength.
She-Hulk?
I mean, anyone can take any steroid. It's not like
Will
there's steroids that are specifically
will
for
it-
women.
Will She-Hulk shrink or grow my clit?
Grow it.
All right,
Sure.
you know what?
Dude,
I
it only
do.
grows it.
I do want that.
So no matter what steroid you take, if you're a woman, it's growing that clit.
It's so crazy that women can grow their clits, but I can't make the top of my penis bigger. Incredibly unfair.
It really
What do you
is.
mean?
What?
Just start jelking. The ancient Arabic technique.
What's joking?
Jelking, I think, is where you have to like massage your dick forward,
Okay, I'm doing that.
but like no downstrokes, only upstrokes.
Only upstrokes.
And it's kind of like what that guy does to regrow his foreskin, where it's just that you have to. It's like
Are they jacking off? Or are they soft?
no jacking
They're
off.
just soft pulling it forward.
I think you're not soft, but you're not hard. You gotta get like a half. You gotta get a half boner going.
Dude, you know what's cool is when you have like a serious relationship and you're comfortable enough that it's like you ever just like hang out, watch a movie, and just have a girl like play with your dick, even though it's soft. Like she just grabs onto it. You're like, this is nice. No, neither of you. All right.
It's all right.
You getting jelked by a lady? That's what
No,
I'm
that's not
alluding
jelking.
to.
Jelking is work. It's a technique. It's like mewing. Do you remember mewing? How like if you put your tongue on the certain spot of your mouth, it would
Yeah,
make your
dude,
job.
so many people swear by that. Hey, I found the sound
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
remote. It was in my
So
ass.
there's all these things that guys do. There's a new one I'm seeing. It's like a Chinese technique where you take like a bar and you like rub it up your chin to like release.
Oh yeah, that
r-
shit.
Release like the fat glands or like the oil. There's so many little things where I'm just like, what do you?
Is it people say that you can release your lymph nodes? Is that real?
Sure, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know if that's real. Apparently,
As long as
you're
you feel
supposed
good,
to.
do whatever you want.
Yeah, no, it's just like acupuncture and shit.
I'm on this plan
What
where
about
I.
Reiki massage?
I mean, that's just.
Is that where
cool.
they don't touch you in a Reiki, right?
No,
They
they
don't-
They energy touch
Yeah,
you.
they just.
Do
like,
they? Can I still get jacked off in a Reiki massage where like they wave the wand or whatever?
Like your dick is.
No,
what-
they just like
Yeah.
fake stroke it.
Just hovering above my
Hover
dick.
above your dick. and just-
I would love to get, dude, if someone could, from just Reiki, from manifesting their chi and touching me with chi energy and making
I'd
me
go
come.
there so much. I'd be there every day.
Yeah, if someone could make me
It wouldn't
bust.
even be technically prostitution. That's just the energy doing its job.
Your Honor, she didn't touch me.
Just imagine the process that someone on the stand and then she's just Hadoukening them and
Yeah.
they come to prove that it's possible. It's fucking, she's just making everyone come like a Jedi. People are like, that'd be cool as fuck, dude.
That was that one master, the chi master, who would like fight
Oh yeah, that
He'd
guy.
fight anyone, and he would kill. Like he would just fight all these guys, and they would always lose. And then some like average UFC guy came and just punched him in the face. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm not paid by you."
Challenged him in his dojo, and the guy was like, "Watch this, students. I'm gonna take him out." And the guy just ran up and was just,
dude, it is so funny that for those of you who don't know, this dude's a Chi guy, so he had this huge karate following, like thousands. He was like a cult guy also, and he had like thousands of karate students that believed that he could throw chi around and that they could also do it. So he had like a fucking Dragon Ball Z super move he was doing. So then he would fight his students so that the rule was that his students were allowed to try to like overthrow him. They would fight him and he would blast them with chi and they would fall down.
It's absolutely insane.
It's like a mental thing, the cult thing. It's so weird. Anyway, eventually some random just guy, like literally just like some dude.
Also, he looked like a fat, just short guy.
Oh yeah, the guy looks like a cult leader, like a fucking. He's kind of bald with a ponytail type guy.
Exactly.
So this fucking dude challenges him enough that eventually he's like, "All right, I'll fight you." And it's just a regular ass guy off of the street. Like it would be like me. Like if I like not a UFC, not a Diego, not a Jared, not a huge guy, not an actual guy that could fight,
not a Mac,
but just like a guy, just like an angry guy who's like, nah, fuck you. And then the guy's like, yeah, and like does the move, and the dude just walks up casually and starts punching him in the face like they're at a concert or something. Just fucks him up in front of his students, dude. And his students still believed he could do chi. It's fucking crazy. People are wild.
What if he was making them come with chi balls and they're like, yeah, we'll let him pretend to knock us over because he's jacking us off in the back without touching us. So it's not gay. It's not gay if he doesn't touch you.
You ever see the video where they gather their chi and someone runs at them and they pretend to shoot it out and then it like knocks them down? But then this Australian dude goes, I'll do it. And there's like I want to say a 39, 40-year-old woman, like just some nice like American waspy like hippie woman, and she's like doing it on the beach and he just runs right through her. Like she goes and like does the technique to stop him with energy and he just blows through her football style and she's on the ground going like she's got the wind knocked out of her. She's all fucked up. And then afterwards he goes, didn't do the technique right or whatever in his fucking goofy Australian accent, just talk shit on her.
There was a movie where they made fun of something like that too, where the grandma's in the karate studio, and then the guy just beats the fuck out of her. I don't remember what movie it was. He just beats her and like has her on the ground and just stomping her, and the master's like, "Oh shit,
dude." This Bible video game made me think of something because I think he was on Noah's Ark being built.
So for anyone not watching the video and looking in the reflection of the window.
Yeah, we're watching the Bible video game.
There's a Bible video game Shayne put on.
And they were on Noah's Ark. Listen, why I'm thinking of this doesn't even matter, but I was realizing if Noah was supposed to take 2 of everything, the only reason there's gay people is because he put 2 gay dudes on the ark. No, I think it could be
being gay,
naked lady.
Being gay isn't biological.
What?
2 gay. I mean, it's just
how is it not biological?
You think there's a biological trigger to a predisposition for being gay?
Yeah, you're just born gay.
I know you can be born gay, but.
What
you're saying? So you're saying there's some people who are more likely to have gabies than other people?
Sure.
Just from genes?
Just from genes.
Interesting theory.
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
Listen, I don't know.
I'm not a gay scientist.
2 gay dudes got to go on the ark. Noah did that.
I don't know. That was where we're.
Yeah. Noah had 2 gay dudes on the ark. Very sus.
All right.
Yeah. Just there's like 2 lions, 2 giraffes. These guys are like, hey. They go onto the ark.
My favorite thing is the art for the lions is always 2 male lions.
Oh, yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, it happens.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The Noah's Ark sounds very gay, dude. Firstly, dudes having sex with each other is very nautical.
I was going to say it's very biblical.
Biblical
yeah.
also.
Just
Biblical and nautical. You're just combining two of the gayest
I was
things.
gonna say piping the homies was pretty normal.
Yeah, dude.
a long time.
People were absolutely piping the homies back then. It was like Greek people were like, they're just like, yeah, I fuck dudes. What are you, gay? What
there
are you
wasn't there
on?
that one Roman emperor who didn't fuck little boys, and everyone thought he was like a queer. Just
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
like,
They're just like,
something's wrong with him.
What are you? Just fucking, what's wrong with
Not
you?
fucking boys. Keep an eye on him. Don't let him not near your boys. He won't fuck them.
I can't remember if it was fucking Socrates or whatever that was like bragging in one of his lectures that he didn't let the other philosophers hit when he was a boy.
Nice.
He was like, nah, dude, my boy hole was for nobody. And everyone was like, fuck, we just want to fuck his hole.
Were
And
they
he was
just like cell phone? You didn't get our
yeah,
philosopher's
yeah. There's
seed.
a lot of people who were like, oh, you think you're better than everybody because you don't get pounded out. We think it's cool. When I was 16, I came buckets.
See, now there's that's the foreskin not foreskin debate. I'm like, I didn't get got, and I feel better for it. And you guys are like, ah, he didn't get got.
No way, dude. My penis is aerodynamic.
Sure, so is mine when I pull it back.
Dude, also I last longer because I can't feel as much.
Sure.
And I'm tougher because as a baby, I had part of my dick cut off with no anesthetic.
Sure, I'm tougher because I have the helmet.
What?
It protects me.
It's not a helmet. It's more like a hood.
It is. I don't like that.
What if you pulled your pants down and you had one of those egg machine football helmets on
No.
your dick? I was like, oh, shit, he does
They
have
should
a helmet.
sell those.
You
Padding.
wouldn't have a football helmet. If you had a helmet on your dick, it would be one of those ones that disabled
Okay.
people wear that goes over their ears.
I want one of those.
I
I wonder. I would just love to wear a disabled person helmet just in public. Never address it. Just leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Just as a deterrent for anyone messing with me.
They would just think you were a guy who got off of a bike.
I know what?
Yeah,
With his
people
face?
ride bikes and then get off of a bike and then
No,
go do
they would.
something.
I think I could pull off the illusion.
If he had the all white one, like the ones that babies wear.
Yeah, and then if he was dressed like he dresses normally.
Yeah,
they would
wearing
get it.
that shirt, they'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you to the fan who sent me this shirt.
Bro,
You nailed
way
it.
to roast one of our fans. No, here's the thing. The fan can know that that's a shirt that a disabled person would wear and send it to Mac being like, yeah, this is exactly what Mac should wear.
Do you think any retards would get mad at me for stealing disabled valor if I started pretending?
If someone is spending time being mad at you, yes. Dude, to spend your time being mad at someone on the internet, pretty brutal.
That is-
It's
That
like,
is the craziest thing when I see people just arguing online over everything and anything these days. I'm like, you guys realize that? Yeah.
There was a couple of videos of that recently in the last couple months of some guy straight stealing autistic valor.
What?
What?
Yeah. It
On
was like,
Twitch or something?
No, it was on TikTok. It was like him and his girlfriend were like saying that they were autistic, then they found out that they weren't, and people were mad because
Were they like low? Were they like medium functioning, like pretending like they couldn't drive cars and shit?
Yeah, and people
Or-
were like, "This is autistic valor." It's fine.
People getting called out. That's so funny. Everyone needs to have such a label for everything and be categorized, and then also just feel special in their own, no matter what kind of way. It's just, and then argue on top of that. People
Yeah.
need to argue as well. It's just like, the internet, you can there's porn on here, there's video games. You don't have to spend it being annoying.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
How'd they get caught? Do you know?
Yeah, how did they get caught?
I don't even remember how they got caught. Oh no, I know exactly what it was now. Her boyfriend was autistic, and then she was doing things that were autistic on purpose and filming it and saying that she was, and then she isn't. And so they were like, "Oh, it's autistic valor thief." Like,
But she smashes an autistic guy.
yeah,
She's she gets the pass.
she does.
It's like when a white girl is dating a black guy and she gets the N-word pass by
Is that-
association.
I don't think that's
Oh,
real.
that's how that works.
I
but-
don't.
I
think
feel
that's
like
how it works at all.
I feel like it's between the couple, and
I even will say I feel like we've moved into some kind of weird territory where white women have even less of a pass than white men these days. Like white women are enemy number one because they've just been getting away with too much stuff for too long. Now everyone's like, no, you're not even allowed like to go anywhere near this.
I feel like there's a discussion between you and your lover in whatever they feel like. You're not just saying wild stuff in public.
Here's the thing, dude. It doesn't matter who you're with. If you go to our Home Depot and just say the N-word and see
That's completely different. I'm not dating the Home Depot.
Oh, you're saying say it in private to your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, whatever. Who fucking cares what you say to people in private?
Pretend role play being Down syndrome in private. Do whatever you need to do.
Do anything.
Put
Literally
on a
anything.
helmet.
People do baby play in private, so
Oh, it's so fucked
I feel like
up,
that came
dude.
up last time you were on the podcast, and I tried to get away from it immediately. It
it's
really
always-
bums me out.
it's always on my mind, dude.
Why?
People are that fucked up that they're doing baby play and just.
I mean, listen, we said I don't want to shame anyone.
I do. I will shame you, dude. If you're into furries, I'm not a fan. If you're into baby, like dressing up as a toddler and like having a pacifier in a diaper,
I genuinely.
I'm your enemy. Don't talk to me.
There's
Stop.
someone-
Block me right now.
Someone who followed me on Twitter, and they might listen to this podcast, honestly. And hello, but
Yeah.
they incredibly beautiful. Like I'm not joking. Like gorgeous woman.
Yes.
Just fucking one of those world-endingly hot. Like when you see your avatar, you go, "Well, gotta go look at your media tab." Like just that fucking hot. She followed
Also,
me.
I do that for normal girls too.
Yeah.
I
but
just
she's-
if any girl follows me, I just go to the media tab immediately.
yeah.
Yeah,
just to
same.
see.
Yeah,
She's
you gotta
so
find out.
fucking hot.
I'm curious.
And then she followed me, and I went and looked at her stuff, and like her whole thing is that she wears a diaper all the time and pisses and shits herself.
Was it?
I don't know. She actually, I'll take that back. I didn't see that she shit herself. I'm just assuming. Come on, you got a diaper on. What are you not gonna poop?
Yeah. What do you know?
But it was all pee. She was wearing the diaper,
Ugh.
so she'd be dressing like I'm not joking, like this gorgeous fucking dress, like this super hot outfit. Like if you saw it, you'd be like, God damn.
Like lingerie
and then,
or like
and then
fancy?
the next photo, and the next photo would be like, and then look, and she's got her diaper on underneath it, like it's hidden, and then she goes to places in a diaper, and then that's like hot to dudes or girls, and then sometimes she's like, piss myself at the park in my diaper. And then she like posts like, "This is my dirty diaper," and
That's
people
awful.
are like,
Does she bring a change of diapers with her?
I
or she
don't
goes-
know who changes her or what. Dude, imagine going into a men's room
Yeah.
and you've got a
She's
fully
on the
grown
table.
woman and you're just like, this is my, no, don't worry, it's not weird. This is my girlfriend. As you're just fucking powdering her or whatever. Because you got a powder,
You
she's
do?
going to get a rash.
Yeah.
She can't be peeing herself out here. We got to
that's-
put baby powder on that.
Oh, speaking of being,
Gotta wipe
I'm all
front
for.
to back.
I'm
dude.
all about kink shaming, and I feel like those people some people do like their kink shamed because then it keeps it more kinky for them.
Yeah,
guess.
or
So if you
the
got
shaming is a part of it.
If you got a diaper fetish, ew, get away from me.
I also found out recently that kinks are hereditary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they usually have to do with like some kind of not malformation, but just like something in your brain is.
That's not. Yeah, kinks happen by. This is the Dr. MacArthur speaking. Kinks happen around the age of you're literally 13 and a half years old, and whatever you're looking at in a 5-minute span as you go through puberty, that becomes your kink forever.
I mean,
There's just a 5-minute window in your preteens where your body's like, oh, what are we gonna be into for the rest of our lives? And then
Furries, yeah, they're watching.
furries, or like you're looking at your
yeah,
teacher's
but how
feet.
did how does the first furry?
They're watching
get
Looney Tunes
created?
and they see Bugs Bunny in a dress and they get all confused and then they're just stuck for life.
I said the amount of furries that Lola Bunny made.
Yeah.
Not Lola, Bugs. Bugs is, I feel like,
Lola is still the bunny.
no, I feel like Bugs has converted way more people into furrydom than Lola ever has.
Mac is just into bugs.
Have you seen him?
He's funny.
He is
He is
funny.
He's a cool guy.
What other hot animal characters got people in the furry?
Dude,
furryism?
all of the fucking
Lion
Robin Hood
King?
movie from.
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
What do you mean the Lion King, bro?
Dude,
Who in the Lion King are
have
you
you
trying
not
to fuck?
heard Mufasa's voice, bro?
Oh my god! I mean, Mufasa is Darth Vader.
Yeah,
They're fucking in the Lion King movie.
they do fuck in the Lion King movie.
Yeah, they fuck in the Lion King movie. They're lions. They're cats.
Yeah, Nala is the one that is like, let's go.
Nah, bro. That's
Simba was
animals.
Simba was just like, I'm just about the homies, and Nala was like, no, you're about to get this cussy.
Dude, I hate that movie. I fucking
You hate
do.
the Lion King?
Yeah, dude, because Simba
Aw.
had the perfect life, living with his dude roommates in their 30s, enjoying themselves like you should, and then a woman came and ruined everything.
No,
I
but
will never let that happen to us.
I will become king and
What?
rule my own kingdom.
No, if I thought a woman was going to steal you from me, I would destroy your relationship.
I feel like that's happened before. You're so protective over. Sometimes I'll start talking about my ex and just frothing out the mouth, raging, and I'm like, "What are you talking? Like, are you
Yeah, I fucking
still
hate-
worried about her?"
I hate that bitch. I hate everyone you've ever dated.
I know. It seems a little.
I hate everyone's ever dated that I'm close to. I'm the homie. You're supposed to.
Sure.
I'll fucking kill everyone, dude. It hurt my boy. Ugh. No, if one of my friends really fucks up, I don't hate them. I just like silently back out of the situation and tell them like, hey, like if like I've had a friend like cheat on a girl and then she's like, what are you gonna do about this? And it's like, what do you want from me? He fucked up. What am I supposed to go back? You want me to go back in time and unfuck that girl for you? Like it's stupid.
That's the last thing I'm going back in time for.
Yeah, dude.
First thing on the list is Nancy now.
Oh yeah, Nancy Reagan has been exposed as the throat goat.
Dude, it's pretty cool.
What was happening? Oh, Abby Shapiro posted on Twitter a picture of Madonna being just being Madonna. She's like, "Oh, I'm Madonna. I'm sexy. I'm wearing lingerie in
My
bed.
tits are out. Ugh.
Woo!" And then a picture of Nancy Reagan and her wholesome family, and it's like both these women were 62 when these photos were taken.
Which is like,
And-
damn, Madonna looks great.
And it's like,
too.
and Abby's posting is like, I don't know what her tweet was, but it's just like, yeah, I'd fuck both those women. I'd fuck Nancy Reagan and I would fuck Madonna. I would fuck any 60-year-old woman who is hot. And her whole point was, I guess she was slut shaming or something, but then credible Hollywood people were like, oh, by the way, everyone knew in Hollywood that Nancy Reagan gave the best blowjobs in town, and that's why Ronald Reagan married her. just that's how that she locked down. Apparently, that's like a theme. A lot of presidents like blowjobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people like blowjobs.
I guess, but it's specifically presidents. They find the blowjob queens and they're like, we gotta do this.
Everyone everyone's had that one blowjob where when it started you were just like, what the fuck? Like, okay.
Transcended time and space.
Yeah, dude, where that super suck, where you're just like fucking going when the Millennium Falcon goes to hyperspace and the stars kind of blur and then you lean back. Whoa! We've all had that. I had head from a girl. I literally think about it like once a month, and it's been like literally 14 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the techniques and you're trying to explain?
No,
it
it was
to
in the dark, dude.
Oh no,
Dude, I saw the shapes, but I just remember how it felt. It was crazy.
I remember the technique from my best blow.
Oh, I thought you were talking about her. I was like, dog, you were
I was
there.
in the other room.
We did share a room at the time, but you
Jesus.
weren't in the room.
So when you try and explain to another woman, you're like, all right, she was doing this thing.
No, I just don't even try. They're not gonna be able to recreate.
Here's
it.
the thing: it's not hot if I have to tell you.
Yeah, it's just hot if you know.
There's some sex stuff where like you absolutely should communicate and ask and whatever, and it's It's your own fault if you're not asking for what you want. But there's certain stuff like blowjobs where like a blowjob is about how much you want it. You know what I mean?
How much you want to give it?
Yeah. How much you want to give it, and like how much you care about how I feel. If I have to explain to you to make me feel good, maybe you just don't like me that much, or you're scared, or you're boring, or you've never tried to think about how to give a better blowjob.
I don't even want her to think about my feelings. I want her to think about only the blowjob.
The blowjob, you should blow me like it's a competition and you're trying to win it.
Yeah, and I'm not there. Ignore me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you ever... there's just like good blowjobs are about multiple like girls who are like doing a lot of there's different stuff. It's not just like one thing, and then enthusiasm, passion for the love of the game. You know,
Take notes, ladies.
Well, you just said you can't take notes.
Yeah, it's true. You
can't.
either have it or you don't.
That
dude.
is true. It's like a God. It's like a God-given talent.
Yeah, dude. God decides.
And
God's up in heaven, just like like The Sims, picking out skills. And
Yeah,
it's like
dude.
blowjobs.
Puts it all the way up to 10, dude. You know when you roll up a D&D character and you use the dice method? Nancy Reagan rolled trip sixes on that fucking.
The throat.
She got that.
The throat goat.
And then she had a natural +2, so she had a 20 throat goat. She got that +4, dude.
that's how you get an actor / president
Yeah,
to marry
dude.
you.
No,
That's
for
true,
real.
though.
I mean, genuinely. So, you know what's so funny? The amount of people who, I mean, never mind. I don't want to talk about it because I've talked about this on the podcast before, and people get incredibly touchy, and they're just like, and like get annoying about it. But people who overestimate their skills,
Oh yeah.
you know,
I think that happens with everything though.
everything.
It happens both directions.
That's
yeah,
why
I say dudes will be like, "Yeah, I piped her real good," and then you come to find out that she's just like,
dude.
it was just like 10 seconds of him just thrusting and grunting.
Hey,
It's just like,
Sometimes they like 10 seconds.
I mean,
Sometimes that's
oh.
all
Yeah,
you
dude,
need.
I'm like a bull. If I last longer, if I can last 8 seconds, that's good.
a bull? You mean a bull
Right?
rider?
I mean, bull rider.
You like a bull fucking your
I'm
girlfriend
like
for
a
you?
bull. Yeah. I'm like a
Yeah.
bull. A guy who
Like a
fucks a girl
bull.
in front of his wife or whatever. No, I fucking.
I get the glove on, the hat,
always
strap in.
exactly always under promise, over deliver.
Yeah.
That is a
That's
good
why people are always like, Shayne, you get so down on yourself all the time. And there's like, yeah, maybe I could be
Dude.
more confident about certain things, but also at least I'm never like pretending like I'm something I'm not.
I'm so
That's
bad at
me,
sex.
too. That's
What?
I'm so bad at sex. I'm awful.
Yeah.
I always
I come instantly. I'm real. It's you don't want it.
it really is better to undersell than oversell. If you're like coming in, you're like, yeah, I'm about to put it down. You're never gonna get anyone like me again. Then you come in, it's disappointing.
Oh,
Then they'll just
brutal.
always remember that you were disappointing.
Yeah. There's also a lot of times where like sometimes you're having sex and like that person isn't the person. Like
true.
sometimes I deliver better because the person is cool and I like them. So there's a lot of times where I've had bad head and I'm like, oh, well, they just didn't like me that much.
So say
They were
sex
trying to
with-
get through the head part to get to the fucking part.
Say sex with someone you like is definitely a whole different experience.
True.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I only fuck people I like.
Yeah. Matt,
You-
you would fuck people you didn't like if you could.
Mm,
Because I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
no, I used to be there, and I've decided.
Yeah,
I decided no
I'll out you
longer.
right now, motherfucker.
I used to, and I'm just like, it's not a point. It's not
no,
worth it.
Not only did Mac fuck people he didn't like, Mac went sicko mode. He was fucking out there.
I had a hoe parade. Everyone does.
Dude. Well, yeah, I was gonna say when Mac decides to have hoe parade, he can crush it, dude.
No, you should.
I was gonna say it's surprising how many people you can sleep with if you have zero standards.
Well, yeah, of course. To imagine being a woman with no standards, so a
Jesus.
woman who would date me is what I'm saying. No, but it's whatever. I don't know how to follow that up, dude. This Bible video game, that guy just fought like a gigantic cyclops.
Yeah, that happens
I
in the
do
Bible.
not remember that part of the Bible.
I do.
Okay.
when
He's trying to build the ark right now. He's helping.
Yeah,
Noah.
is that Noah?
yeah,
Or
when
is
Noah
he helping
when
Noah?
Noah
he's
fought the Cyclops.
I think Noah's giving him
So-
the quests.
So back to how much food you are eating.
Oh yeah.
How much are you spending a day?
If I'm like eating out, it's a lot. It is like $30 a meal if I'm eating out.
How many meals a day are you eating?
Only like 3. I eat a lot of snacks.
How do you like?
That's why I eat in more now.
Why aren't-
So I used to.
why
I
aren't you
checked my
just-
bank statements once. I was spending around $2,000 a month on eating out.
Just on. Why aren't you just eating human chow? Like, what are you eating?
Well, now I eat in, and now it's I only spend like 300. No, yeah, 300 a week on groceries.
All right. What's your go-to calorie meal? I feel like I could teach you how to jam more calories into
Well, I
your
don't
food.
want jam more calories.
I
I gotta
don't-
eat healthy anyway.
I will admit, as much as you're good, I think Jared could fucking just school you in terms of calorie consumption.
No.
I've seen him do things I've never even seen you
Do you
come
ever-
close to.
Do you ever mix olive oil into your milk for fun?
No, we're talking just like about eating. Like If I like legitimately take a cheat day, I think one of the
talk-
times Shayne came and I did calculate how much I ate, and I ate 12,000 calories
Dude,
in one
I've
day, and I was
literally
still hungry.
seen
I could do
him-
that.
I've seen him casually multiple times over the course of many years, just like do just for no reason, 2 king size Reese's sticks, and then be eating like an entire bag of popcorn while playing a video game, like casually. I've seen you like eat a whole bag of chips in a day, but I can do that and have on accident. He is like accidentally doing things that you would be purposefully do. You'd have to think about.
Yeah, I'm like
No,
a box of cereal is one serving to me.
Yeah, you're like he's on another level.
I'll
dude.
drink. I actually do. I buy two 1 gallon, so 4 gallons in total of milk, and I drink that in a week.
I could do that.
You could.
But I eat a lot of cereal too, so I buy lots of. I mean, I measure it because I have been measuring my food because I'm cutting. My average meal weighs 2 pounds right now.
Your average meal.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Just
It's
watching him
2
eat.
pounds. I didn't know it was that much because I went off of I measure in grams.
Yeah.
And I got my meal was like 900 grams, and I was like, "How much is that in like pounds?" Because we're American, I don't know that shit. And I googled it was like 2.2 pounds, and I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, and that was just my like first dinner, not my second dinner. I ate that, and then I ate 140 grams of cereal and 600 grams of milk, which is another pound and a half of food, and that was like 30 minutes after my original meal.
Today's sponsors are, what brand of toilet do you have?
I don't even know the brand. Of toilet
That's
I
I want to know what kind of toilet you have. 'cause
Yeah,
that's,
dude. What kind of
gotta be the-
shits are you?
That's got to be the
taking?
greatest toilets.
Do you shit twice a day?
like 3 times a day,
Really?
That's
and they're
normal.
like solids too. They're not like the.
Well, of course you're healthy.
Yeah, I'm healthy. I eat a lot of fiber and vegetables and stuff. But yeah, like 3. Once in the morning, right when I wake up, always,
Nice.
no matter what. Once around like 2 in the afternoon before I go to the gym, and then once before bed.
Before bed.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night with poop pains.
Poop pains.
And then when you do nothing is worse than waking up in the middle of the night. Waking up in the middle of the night having to pee is bad enough.
Yeah, I mean, you have to wait.
In the middle of
You
the night
have to shit.
and
You have
shit.
to reset your whole. You're like, I guess I'm just up.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You just
You got to shower.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel right. It's fucked up, dude.
Dude, I will say this is getting TMI. Sometimes I'll get
Wait,
shit
trigger
pains.
warning. TMI. Poop.
I'll get shit pains so bad that it'll be like 4 in the morning. I'll wake up having to shit, and I'll just be like hunched over in the bathroom, just like rocking back and
Oh
forth,
my god.
trying to work it out.
Oh fucking
Dude,
bro.
it sucks. It's not a good life. Eating a lot of food is not fun. I think if I was bulking, I'd be eating like 4,000 calories a day. And the difference is healthy food versus unhealthy food. Like Shayne said, if I ate unhealthy food, like 12,000 calories would be a light day for me probably. Yeah. But I eat healthy food, so it's like
That's why it's expensive. That's why it's a whole process.
2 pounds of food is like a lot. Like I eat 10 ounces of chicken is usually how much I do. Is 10 ounces of chicken, like 2 cups of rice, and then like 400 grams of vegetables.
You need to get a chef.
Dude, if I was rich,
just making you meals.
so
Dude, it would be. That's my like.
that's like what makes me jealous of like people like that do the Marvel movies and shit, and people are like, well, they got shredded.
Yeah, they
It's
have
like, well, they got a
they have a
personal
team.
trainer. They got a team. They got personal trainer. They got personal chef. They got a doctor giving them all of the best steroids.
Yeah. It's
Like,
fucking
yeah,
crazy.
like,
Of course,
they got
fucking
they
shredded
got
so
cheat
fast.
mode pretty much.
Yeah, which is good for them. I mean, whatever. But that's my dream, dude. My whole dream is to own like the ranch in Utah. But like, it'd be cool to have like, yeah, you can live here for free, but you got to cook the food and just have a chef that takes care of the chickens and shit.
That would be
And then
sick.
just get like fucking banger. Just have someone making meals every day.
We do
Just a
have
commune.
We do have people offering to be our intern for the podcast.
That is true. We
so
can just make them do chores, and
Just
then we
like-
just record like this while they're doing chores. We're like, yeah, that's what it's like.
No, when we're not recording, they have to do the extracurricular chores.
Dude, it's so funny the amount of people who have like wanted to be our intern for college credit and shit. Can you imagine? Yeah, I interned at Cowboy Boys. It's like
It's a prestigious This is a legit operation now.
It's been
This is radio at its finest.
yeah.
What a terrible life.
To be an intern.
Yeah.
It is crazy that they
No,
allow that
it's a
to
good
unpaid
idea.
Internships.
Dude,
It's so
yeah, I was
wild.
gonna say unpaid internships is just like
Dude.
another way to keep them like poor people down.
Oh yeah, hardcore.
Mhm.
It's
This
fucking
slave
wild.
labor, like it really is. At the end of the day.
Yeah, of course it is. It's just work for free for nothing. The amount of people who do it, and you have to do it because you want to get ahead.
Dude, like when I used to work at a law firm, we'd have interns that were like trying to become lawyers for 2 years in a row. So you're a literal lawyer that's not getting paid for 2 years.
That's crazy.
Like,
mean,
what
that's
the
just-
fuck, man? And lawyers work a lot. I came to find
Dude.
out, like they had 1,000 billable hours a year that you had to hit, and a billable hours is like actual hours worked, not just in office. 1,000 hours of case time specifically.
Yeah. So like real for real work.
Yeah.
Not like when we're like you work from home for 8 hours, but you actually did 3 hours of work.
Yeah, because 1,000 hours is like that's a lot of days. It's 40 hours is a week.
Yeah, I can't do
56
math, but-
weeks in a year, so that's 1,600 hours a year working 8 hours a day.
This podcast is a billable hour.
Something like that.
I
we do bill people for one of the hours of the podcast.
I charge Shayne for his presence.
I got kicked off the podcast a while ago and just have been buying my way back on episode by episode. We're on a month-to-month thing. So, oh my
Dude, I can't stop watching this Bible game. Now I don't know what's going on anymore.
Dude,
why
I
do
don't
you-
either. There's a snake, though. Is that snake his pet?
It doesn't matter. Well, I'm starting to get poo pains.
Yeah. Are we out?
Yeah, we could be out. What do you got, Jared? You got anything to plug? You got any?
You can follow me on Instagram, Jardozer.
Yeah, that's
Twitter,
right.
Jardozer. Everything's Jardozer. That's about it. I work out. I'm a whore on the internet
Nice.
and in real life.
There you go.
So
So if you're listening to him rock back and forth to work his gigantic shits out of him
Yeah.
gets you going.
It does. Someone out there.
Sub to the
Yeah,
OnlyFans, dude.
Anytime I post photos with you, I've just got like dudes, weird girls, and just all the twinks in my mentions just being like, "Dude, who is he? Does he have OnlyFans?" Like,
I remember I used to be a twink and I evolved into an otter is what I
I don't know what you are now.
You get into
bro.
bear mode sooner or
Yeah,
later.
I am getting into. I just
you're
need to be
approaching bear mode.
hairier.
Yeah,
You gotta be hairier to be a bear.
You're getting there, dog. I have no dates. Fuck, it feels so good. I will see people in February. I am going to announce dates soon, though. And low key, I'm probably not supposed to say it, but I'll just say it on the podcast because whatever. I'm going to be in Portland, Vegas, Colorado, Arizona, fucking where else? Miami, Ohio again, and some other places. It'll be fucking great. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next year. But
All right.
that's it.
And I got a date with his bathroom. All right. Thank you for listening.
All right. Bye.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.